Okay, hello everyone. Just thought to do a short video about the difference between the trading programs that we've got at the Global Trader Club, globaltrader.club. Now, the first one is Technical Analysis Program, TAP. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I got a few questions about it. Now, the TAP is just a technical analysis program. It doesn't have live trading. It doesn't have the automated technical analysis methodology on it. So that's that's technical analysis program, how to approach the market, how to work with the market, how to evaluate it, and learn where to get in and where to get out. So it's just basic technical analysis. And that's all my courses are one-on-one training. So they're not videos, or they're not a book or whatever. And they're not a course you can purchase. It's one-on-one training. If you want to learn how to trade, I think this is the way to go, because that's how I learned it as well, one-on-one trading. So doing the market setups according to a technical analysis approach. The 69 days trader career program is technical analysis plus all the topics of technical analysis, plus 2 months of live trading and 2 months of live support, really evaluating the market, one-on-one training and one-on-one trading. So that way, and I've made it 2 months especially because I want the person to get into a routine of how to evaluate the market, how to look at the market, how to just design out your day. Okay, hello there, little one. Okay, so that's 69 days trader career transformation program. The 101 days, it includes all the technical analysis, plus I've added to it wave analysis, because knowing waves is an asset, I reckon. It's not an Elliott wave analysis added into the program, not at all. It's actually quite practical. It's really to the point where you can understand where to use the wave analysis properly. And it's an add-on to the technical analysis. I've touched on the technical analysis program, but on the wave analysis that I've added, just knowing the wave analysis actually is a bonus on its own. So I've added in there that analysis. And the other thing I've added in there is the extra 1 month live trading. So the automated technical analysis methodology plus 3 months of live trading. And like I said, the wave analysis is an additional bonus on that one. And I think wave analysis, like I said, is important. Knowing the basic principles, how to apply it, and it's actually, I think, in my opinion, is more practical than the Elliott wave, because the Elliott wave is a very long process. Second of all, it's very subjective. You'll get a lot of Elliott wave traders who come up with different wave counts, and it's just not practical. It's not practical at all. So I've designed it in a really, practical, to the point kind of way. The Astro Technical Analysis is the ATA course, ATA, and that I think is a really different course. I haven't come across a course like it myself. It's Astro Technical Analysis, where we go over learning how to read the sky to determine how the market will behave financially. And I think this is a really important subject. With respect to astrology, I know a lot of skeptics, but I only believe what I see, actually. And I believe astrology. So it works. And it's really interesting to see it work. And you really have to go above reason to believe that you are going to trade according to an hour. And the way it works really well with technical analysis is With the automated technical analysis, you get the PST indicator, which is price, strength, and timing. That's also my proprietary indicator as well. It is, as far as I know, as far as I researched, the only indicator in the world that will give you a price according to the market's volume and volatility. For example, you won't get a price with a volume indicator or an ADX, CCI, RSI, stochastic, MACD, whatever. Any indicator you have, they won't give you a price according to your certain time frame plus the volatility and the volume behind that. And I think that indicator on its own is pretty much priceless. And you can see it in the videos I do and post from live analysis as well. I do a live analysis, and only after like 2 or 3 days it gets posted up on the YouTube channel. And you can see the levels just match. So that is already a bonus. So like I said, that's my own invention, the PST indicator. And with the astrology, the way that I do this course, I haven't seen anyone do it this way either, because you literally have to read the sky. And not only that, I've also integrated into it GAN techniques. So what we also do is calculate the future according to price, according to time, just like GAN did. So this involves geometry, it involves formulations of how certain cycles in nature work. So this is also why knowing wave analysis is also good, because wave analysis is actually a cycle. And when you doing the technical analysis and then you're matching it astrologically to a time, to a specific hour, it really gives you confidence, because pretty much the PST indicator gets there at that hour. And when it gets that hour, then you feel like, okay, this is the place to trade. That's the price and time coming together. And so also using GAN to pretty much integrate everything in there, so that we can see from previous actions, from previous price actions, how the future is going to look like, also according to astrological phenomena as well, which I don't think anybody's showing how to calculate, or in fact teaching how to calculate. So all these things coming together really makes the astrotechnical analysis course something very unique, and it's just a course that doesn't exist. There isn't a course like it. So these things all bring the whole concept of integral trading together, where I understand the technicality of the market, I understand the wave cycle, I understand from the previous price patterns how the future, at what day I need to trade and where the market's going to go, can all be pretty much calculated. And all of that is integrated into one system, which is the ATAM and the ATA. In other words, the Trading Career Transformation Program and the Astro-Technical Analysis. So all of this coming together is, in my personal opinion, this is the holy grail of trading, where you have very minimal risk and where you in fact can trade directly according to price and time. So I hope that clarifies a few things about the differences in what you get. Another thing I wanted to add was this: I don't sell a course, I train people. So my courses, the way I do it is always one-on-one training. Because if you want to learn how to trade, believe me, it's not going to be from books and it's not going to be from videos. Most of the time they're not. Success rates with that kind of training will not be high. What is high in reality is learning this according to a certain style which you learn on the job. Trading is like becoming, it's like becoming a carpenter. You've got to do it on the job. There is no way you can learn how to swim from a book. You got to jump in the pool. Sooner or later, you're going to have to get your feet wet. And this is how I've designed everything. So the technical analysis is a 5-step process. Astrology is pretty much just procedural steps. Because if we wanted to just teach, if I wanted to just teach you astrology, it'll take us ages. But because I've designed it in such a way that we're like financial markets focused, that really gives us a lot of simple, practical approach ability, so that we can just get in there, understand what's going on. Otherwise, astrology is a very complex science. It's not easy. The way I designed it is just specifically for trading, so you don't have to, you don't have to be, you don't have to spend ages on it, and it's not rocket science. It is a science, that's for sure, but it's definitely doable by anyone who wants to learn. My assumption is learning takes desire, not brains. If you want to learn something, you can do it. And obviously practicing it as well. So with the astro-technical analysis as well, if anybody takes it, what I do is I also demonstrate what hours to look out for. When do we want to trade? What are we looking out for? When's a good time to trade? And why is it a good time to trade? What aspects to look out for? I don't use the housing system. I don't use all kinds of methods out there that are based on houses, or I don't know, like they say 2 is your, money, or 11th house is that, and 3rd house is that. I don't use any of that stuff because personally I don't think it works, because I haven't seen it work. The housing system doesn't work. What does work is what I teach, because I see it on a day-to-day basis working. And with respect to GAN, what I don't do according to what GAN does is take the longer term approach, because in our day, I don't think in the 21st century it's the long term that matters. For us, I think what matters is what's going to happen this week. And if I understand technical analysis, I can already see some future date and some future price, like for the next few months or for the next few weeks, doesn't matter. And when I integrate that understanding of direction to astrology and to actually time exactly when I want to get in, then that makes the system, price and time matching it together. So GAN used to use the square of 9, and in my GAN calculations I actually show how to do that, how to actually square time with price, also how you can actually calculate future turn dates or future important dates with respect to astrology and with respect to time and price from the past. So all of these things are integrated into astrology. So it's not just an astrology course, but because it's for traders, it really includes GAN and how to actually calculate a future turning date, how to in fact calculate the future price that corresponds, for example, to a top, right? So for example, I'm waiting for the indices to make a top, and when they start turning, which I'm hoping they will do soon at the end of May, when it comes to, also I said at the end of April we're going to have a bit of a pullback and downfall, and we did, and also in May is when I'm actually expecting a harsher fall and the signs of a trend change at the end of May, also because of astrological phenomena, basically based on Saturn, Jupiter, and also Mercury is going to come into action, and also Venus as well. They're going to all play a role. So understanding how these are also working in the system, and then you're matching everything to technical analysis, and then you just sitting there and waiting for it. For example, today is Monday, it's the 10th of May, and by the way, happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there. So for example, today, I don't want to be looking at the market until like 2 o'clock, because I think that's when we're going to meet a support or resistance level. And if I want to do something today, it's going to be around 2 o'clock. So I want to start going and watching what the market's going to do probably around 1 o'clock, just an hour or maybe 2 hours before. So I don't want to be in front of the screen all day. So if I know the time and the hours, and if I got positions open, I can just adjust my stop losses. I don't have to be in front of the screen either. And I can also understand, the move. Because if the market retraced until 2 o'clock, for example, and now we're at a PST level, and the astrology is saying 2 p.m. by the 2 o'clock bar, that's the time when you need to trade. Then I've got sport, I've got astrology, I've got the technical analysis. Everything just comes together, and there is no greater evidence to support a successful trade than those things coming together. Hello, what, you want to come back? Come on in, climb up, that's the way. So all of that is doable, is doable if you can all bring it together. So those are the things that really, the globaltrader.club website and the approach that I'm really trying to put forth is to bring technical analysis together, match it to astrology using GAN methods as well, and then pretty much a person doesn't need anything else. And obviously all of that I want to teach a person one-on-one rather than just send them a book or some kind of a video course on Udemy. I don't do that kind of stuff. Trading can only be taught under live market conditions, and it can only be learned by someone who is actually doing it with somebody who's passing on that methodology. So that's the whole idea. And that's what the Global Trader Club is all about. And that's basically what the courses are all about. It's all about getting a person from A to Z, either in a 69-day process, a 101-day process, with those courses, the ATAM structured courses. And if a person wants to add astrology to really understand timing, turning points, what to look out for, then that's, I think, is really priceless. And that's about it for this video. I hope the video has been a bit more enlightening about how I give the courses and why I'm doing it always in person with a person who wants to learn it, and not like a self-study course, buy it and go. It just won't work. And also one-on-one courses are really flexible. It's flexible for me and the person who's taking the course as well, because we can just arrange our times according to when we go fit. For example, if you're doing it with a lesson with a group of people, also not very productive or efficient, simply because you're just not being given the importance. So on a one-on-one training, you always get questions and answers according to what we're doing all the time, and also you get feedback because we're doing live trading every day. So let's say you learned something and we're doing live trading, you're actually applying what we've learned. So all of those applications bring the whole thing together, and that's what's necessary if you want to be a successful trader. All right, hope that helps in clarifying the globaltrader.club's approach to training. Have a great day.